Yeah, I'm here, ready to place some tack. All right, so I should be good to go. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright guys, so this is Tack, the Great Juju Challenge. There's a lot of stuff to talk about in this game, so I'm going to start off by talking about the first skip. There's some unskippable dialogue here, but if we enter the save Alright guys, so this is Tack, the Great Juju Challenge. There's a lot of stuff to talk about in this game, so I'm going to start off by talking about the first skip. There's some unskippable dialogue here, but if we enter the save menu and then immediately exit the save menu, we can skip that cutscene. Saves quite a bit of time. And there's usually an unskippable cutscene here, but we can slam to skip that as well. And the game just starts to act weirdly. Now, Locke decided to follow me. Now, normally he should get stuck somewhere behind there, but he didn't, and that's kind of annoying. But it's not a big deal. It's just a minor annoyance. So, upcoming is a skip. Normally you're supposed to go around there, hit the bird and do some things, but you can just jump on this hill and then slam down here. And that saves some time. There is an even faster skip you can do, which can skip having to wait for the bird, but that is pretty difficult, so I don't do it.
Hey, how come I'm always following you? Because I want to be the leader.
Yeah, that's the problem if Locke follows.
Look, Locke, there's the Phoenix.
Oh, great.
These magic torches are linked to. If we light 3 of them,
So the stream's lagging right now.
You sure are. Check out my spin attack. First I press the X button.
Let's look into that.
wanna split up? To have the other guy wait,
So I'm going to do a trick known as ghosting right now.
Press the white button again. I've been nifty.
So what ghosting is that it basically lets you click through doors.
Then I press the Y button.
I can ground bound with my mighty hammer to hurt.
So I'm going to do some more pause buffers here to kill these enemies. And then I'll hit this. So that's level 1 done.
I am your fabulous and witty juju host. Anytime I have
So then now we're going to the second level, Supersqank Coast. And there's a lot of stuff which happens in this level. So let's just see how this goes.
Wait right there.
I'll just wait.
So we make Tack wait, and that allows us to do a ghost here. But basically how ghosting works is that if the character is too far off screen, and then you switch characters, the collision for some doors unloads. Right here I'm going to do a skip. So I'm going to commit suicide, and I'm going to kill all these enemies. And normally you would go through all those areas that you can see ahead of you, but this is a speed run, that's slow. So what we do instead is that we go up here, then we pick up Tack, and then we throw him over this. And then we enter this portal, which takes us to the thing, although this next ghost is infuriating when it doesn't work. So I'm just hoping that it works like it should. Okay, got it. Nice. You're basically doing 2 ghosts in a row, and if you fail it, it's so hard to recover, so you just want to be careful. Now in this next area, we're supposed to use lock to use the rhino to charge through all these thorns, but we can jump around in this attack. And it saves time, so of course I would do it. And then you just get on these lines, and that's how this level goes. It went pretty well as well, so that's quite nice. So now I have to kill. I'm guessing it's just with hitbox, because my screen's not losing, because according to OBS I'm not losing any frames. Well, I've lost 9 frames, technically. And hi there to everyone. Thank you to everyone who's here and all wishing me good luck.
You can't hurt an enemy unless you hit it at the right time.
Start your attacks. I got it.
We need to hit the jewels.
So we just kill that enemy with attack.
Hold up there, Dad.
And then we do the rest of the section with lock.
Big fella.
I can't even hit the torch. Lol. I often fail the easy stuff in this game rather than the actual hard stuff. So one thing I do have to talk about, which you've been seeing me do, but it's hard to tell it's a glitch. There's something called extended mana jumping, and what it allows you to do is it lets you jump higher than you're supposed
This
to.
stuff is good for
So you run with the L button with your mana, and basically if you push that halfway through your jump, you'll get twice as much height, which allows you to make very big jumps and perform a lot of skips. And then you just hit that, and yeah. So here's the next area. So pretty much this entire run revolves around doing a ton of skips and going fast. Like, once you know the exploits, you can do a lot of stuff. And then you just get tacked around on that button and that opens that door. So then we just jump on this crystal and get up here. Now normally for these pedestal things you're supposed to throw tack up there with lock. And you'll see me do that in just a little bit. There's also some properties you can do with that. For example, you'll see me jump as soon as I pick up tack, and that's because that skips an animation. And if you push, jump, and throw at almost the same time, you gain more height, which can allow for some skips to happen. Mainly this skip. This is called the elevator skip. Normally you have to go through a long elevator section, but, you know, it's fine, really. The problem with this skip is that if I make one mistake and I die, I have to do the elevator, normally. Okay, so what's happening? Now this level we pretty much use lock for the whole level.
Hello, supersqank. How you doing? Just like to interrupt a moment. This is like a frame droppage.
Okay, so what's happening? I couldn't catch that.
I'm sure we'll have to complete the chant before we can go on.
I don't know how long I was paused for. And I didn't catch that message either. But basically you're going to see me do a lot more extended mana jumps and pause buffers to skip more stuff. And oh boy, I missed an easy peasy skip. Difficulties happen. What's happening on our end? Going okay. I've been paused for the last 5 minutes or so. So should I just continue the run? I mean, I think the time's been running for the pause menu for quite a while now. Okay, so I'll continue the run instead of resetting it. Okay, so instead of resetting this run, I will continue it if that's what you wish. So okie dokie, I will continue. Much. Like all these issues, it's a massive shame really, but I can still show you the rest of the run and explain everything to you. Because everything is fine on my end. Before we would go through there, but nowadays we go up here because that's quicker. So you just destroy these and hit all the torches. So I may explain some of the skips again, some of the exploits again, you know, due to all these issues. Because I just really want to focus on the run and not all the issues we've had with this run. We don't have to kill these guys, however, it's super duper useful to refill your mana. Can't even be clear to people who haven't played the game, but there's a lot of stuff I'm doing which is unintentional. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you just don't get extended mana jumps and it's just so dumb. Because you really should be getting them more often than you do. And you also want to collect these crystals for mana, but sometimes they just fly away and you can't get them. And you just don't want to die, because while some torches give you checkpoints, others don't. So you just got to be very careful in these sections, otherwise you'll die and go way further back than you should. One last jump. We extended mana jump over here, then we slam. And then we just go through the portal. The enemies, and they're not really too much talk. Not really much to talk about these, with the exception of one. Like, there's one in particular that I have to talk about. Actually, there's more than one. But most levels end with an enemy fight. So that is Carter's Hill done with all of its technical difficulties. Glory. Now here we have the greatest part of the run, and the 5 people or 6. Out of the 7 people who have tried to run this game. In fact, I think it's more, but there's only 3 people who have to run the leaderboard. But anyway, out of all the people who run this game, we can all agree that this is the best section of the run. The Proving Grounds. These sections are brilliant. I mean, you have to wait for the time to run out, and there's no way to speed them up. Like, how amazing is that? And if you fail, you have to do them again! How amazing is that? There's nothing really technical about this. It's just about not dying, pretty much. For the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox, and I'm playing this on the Xbox because the load times are faster. Although when it comes to all the versions, they play the same pretty much in terms of the run. So there's nothing really to worry about that. If you're on PS2, you'll lose a ton of time for loads, but you will at least be able to do all the skips. Like, nothing's really different. The one thing I can say is that Xbox saves around 2 minutes compared to GameCube and 6 to 7 compared to PS2. So it is a pretty big difference, at least compared to PS2. And basically how these work is if you lose, you have to do them again, but if you don't lose, you won't have to do them again. Now the Black Mist always comes in last in these first 2 ones, but you want them to not beat you, otherwise you'll have to do them again. And this is definitely a really interesting game. These sections are kind of fun casually, although they're not the best in a speedrun. However, there is a category known as NG Plus all levels. Well, technically being 4th or 3rd. So if the Jibber Jabber are ahead of them and in 3rd, the Black Mist cannot score more points to beat them. I only figured that out like a couple of days ago, so that's something, I suppose. And this is the end of the first proving grounds. So yeah. Next we're going to a level known as Kiro Biro. And if you missed seeing skips, you're going to be seeing skips again. So we start off by jumping over here. I do an extended mana jump. It's way easier. And then we are playing as Doctor Lobster. I do an extended mana jump just to jump up there. He skips having to press a button with tack. And then just jump up here. And you're supposed to get locked to climb up there, but we don't need that. However, this jump is really dumb. I really don't like it. Over there. So right now we just do some more extended mana jumps, which skips having to players locked in the water area, which we would normally have to do. And then we have these snakes. These snakes are horrible. Like, they can mess you over so much. And this jump right here is kind of dumb. And then there's this next section. Normally you're supposed to fight enemies and get in a cannon and do just a ton of just random stuff. But we don't need to do that. No, we need to do what's fast. And what's fast is going down here, then getting on here, and then jumping all the way over here. And it just doesn't work as much as it should. Like that, it's just so inconsistent. It's just dumb. And then we have another arena, which is where we basically manipulate the enemies. And I didn't do a very good job of that, because I didn't hit that guy until way too late. And that is Kirubi, you're done. It's way faster than doing it the casual way. But now we have Parshland skip. No. Here we have Parshlands. Now Parshlands is one of the biggest skips in the whole game. Wait, why am I playing as Locke?
I'm on my way.
I mean, that was just something I didn't need to do. But first we can just jump down here that saves some time. Now here we just have to like all three of these torches. Wait, what the heck? I've never had that happen before. I'm not complaining though, because it was quite quick. But we don't need to do that. Now here comes partial skip. Now normally you go down those things and go through some long sections, but however, we can jump around here and go down here, and that allows us to skip the entire level, or the entire duration.
That's fine. Go on without me.
It saves like 4 minutes. It's a crazy skip. However, it is very difficult. And you're supposed to kill these guys with cannons, but that's slow, so we don't do that. Instead, we just spin these guys, we just let them do that. And if we kill these guys fast enough, we can skip having to kill this guy. But something happened and this guy spawned, so that skip's not happening today. I don't know what went wrong, but something did. Here we have Gates of Nocturne. Now this level pretty much entirely reuses assets from Act 2, dream sequences. I mean, a lot of assets were reused from the other attack games. I see skips. It's all good.
Wait there till I give the word.
The lock.
Now here is one of the easiest skips in the game. So easy that you literally don't need any speed tech to do it. And someone playing this game back when it first came out probably could have done it. And I got this jump first try. Oh my goodness. I never get that jump first try. I either get hit by the enemy or I don't get enough fight. So the fact that I got that jump first try is quite special to me. And also I got partial skip first try, so that's also really good, because in my PB I failed it like 4 times and lost it for 2 minutes. In front of your eyes right now. So we just do another one of these jumps. Now, all the pedestals in this level are beautiful, because they're lower than they usually are and you can grab onto them. So you can just do an extended mana jump, slam up to them with attack, which you can't really do in any other levels. So it's really nice. And then in this part of this level you just kill the enemies. Nothing hard about that, really. to kill them, but it's annoying when you have to find them. I mean, the thing was, so here, the story of this marathon is basically that Nero DSTV, the original host, he was getting sick, so someone had to replace it, and Infinite is replacing it. So yeah, it's definitely a story of dedication. It was on Nero DS, but he had to stop because he was getting ill and he needed some sleep. So in this section, you've got these spinny guys. This level is really annoying. Mainly because of these spinny guys. They always spawn in such dumb places. RNG, these spiky guys are really hard to kill without getting hit. And that went really terribly. It usually doesn't go that badly for me, but today's an exception. And I like exceptions. And sometimes these guys like to spin around, but they just refuse to stop. It's just frustrating. Like, when this level doesn't work like it's supposed to, it's just annoying. And then sometimes they just die. And it's just like, what? Perfect opportunity. If you've got 3 minutes to waste, then go waste them, because this section is not the most fun to watch. I mean, I usually check Discord when I'm doing these sections. These sections are just dumb. Like, you win by luck, pretty much. Like, you need skill, but it's also mainly luck. Depends on how the AI decides to behave. And it depends, mainly. And that's if anyone has any donations they want to give.
I'm seeing stars.
That
There's just not much to talk about in these sections, really. You don't play them in NG plus all levels, which automatically makes that category the best. Because it's the fastest paced, there's no extremely slow moments, and you're much more powerful, so it also makes the run easier. And yeah, it's just crazy, really. So this is nearly over, and this is one of the best victories I've ever had. Like, look how far ahead I am compared to Black Mist. It's just crazy. Getting to the next part of the hub just takes a really long time, which is just dumb. The next level is Fowlsmerk. It's quite an interesting level. I mean, ideally I want Attack to get killed by those enemies and not kill myself. But nice things don't happen to everyone.
See ya.
This section is just annoying.
Gotcha. Stay.
Because it's partially RNG with Attack, depending on how fast he dies and stuff. And there's just the Warrior mana. It's just annoying sometimes. So right here we're going to do a ton of ghosting by getting locked into a certain position and jumping into these gates. This ghost, it's pretty much a field day when I get it first try. The rest of these ghosts I can get fine, but that one ghost, I can't. My TV keeps blanking out on me. Use my dumb capture card. And if you're doing an attack while we get into one of these level, well, not the end of the level, but the end of the section. So right here, instead of destroying the door, we just jump around it, because screw going slow.
Just out of reach there.
And there's another skip here. We just run off this slope, and then we can jump all the way to this recipe card.
Mission accomplished. We can use this recipe after we finish this.
And it saves quite a bit of time. And you don't need to use Attack if you do that either. And sometimes one guy, just one guy, decides that dying is not what he wants to do, so he stays alive. And it's like, whatever. And this is beating these levels optimally is so hard. There's just so many little things that can go wrong. Just so many little things. And it's just odd. If you get too close to that guy, he will just destroy you and just do that stupid. And you'll get hit by the slam. One of the dumbest things, though, is that once you kill him, he still slams the ground. So you are pretty much guaranteed to go flying after you defeat him. And you don't even go flying into the portal, so it's just annoying. You can't really do anything about it, so whatever, really. Next level is the Deep Wood. Probably the least interesting level in the whole run. I mean, if you enjoy skips and stuff, there aren't too many of them in this level. So yeah, you just climb up here. This next section is at least fast. This is the one part of the level which does actually have speed. You can just get up there and go around here. Pretty easy. And then we can just go through here. Really simple. Yeah, like, the hitbox stream is lagging right now for Infinite, so there are problems with the stream, unfortunately. I think he might try. Yeah, this part of the level, there's not really much to talk about. Just hope that you get all the crystals that you need. You just gotta know where all these spiny guys are, because they really do blend in the background. It doesn't seem like it by watching this video footage. But that's mainly because I'm playing the Xbox version with component cables, so it isn't easy to see them. If you're playing like the PS2 version with like standard composite video, but after that slow level, we have a level which is a massive improvement. Because this level has a major skip, which lets you skip the whole level. There's even a skip in the final section. And that was my fault for messing that up. Because trying to do something kind of new, but it didn't work really. So it was just a waste. But yeah, you can just get up on here and just do do that. It's not too hard. But then again, kill them all quick enough in a certain pattern, you can skip the next section. But I kind of failed to do that because I was going a little bit too quick. That should be good. Yeah, I got 2 cycle. 1 cycle saves like 50 seconds compared to doing it the intentional way, but I got 2 cycle, which is like 12 seconds. Maybe. So it's not too bad.
Congratulations, team!
Here's Proving Grounds number 3. So if you guys have 3.5 minutes to spare, then go spare them, because not much is going to be happening. And if I lose, well, you got 7 minutes to spare. But hopefully I'm not going to lose. Which I haven't mentioned already. The world record for this game is 1:12:34 by me. My run is completely terrible. I mean, I can save like 5 minutes from my PB. I mean, the ultimate god time is like a 1:05. Like, that is the god time right now. Or maybe just a 1:06. But a good run is like a 1:08, 1:07. My PB was pretty terrible. I mean, I failed partial and skipped 4 times for one thing. And my late game was pretty bad as well. I also lost 2 minutes in total. But I love the luck I'm getting with these, you know, Proving Grounds. But then again, by saying that, I probably jinxed it. The Jibber Jabber may not be scoring points, but they're going to pick it up. And I know they're going to pick it up because I said that they're not doing very well. And often I do jinx myself in these levels. So I died there, so that's not convenient. But yeah. And the controls in these cars are completely terrible. Like, they're just so inconsistent. Sometimes you randomly turn super fast and you can't hit anything, and other times you can't turn, so you can't hit anything. Like, you don't always just have the normal controls where you can at least turn and sometimes hit things. Like, the controls in these are just inconsistent. And you know the controls are bad if they're inconsistently bad. That's Proving Grounds 3. Done. Nice and easy. And every possible thing which can go wrong goes wrong whenever you runs. Even though this level isn't that hard. mean, like, better. I jinxed it. But I said, you know, everything goes wrong, and yet, everything indeed goes wrong. So we can go through here to skip the spy, and that's a fairly long fight as well. In fact, let's skip it. You can skip it. It is very nice. And this level also the best song in the game. It just adds to this game's amazing soundtrack. So right here, you'll be seeing a pretty large skip. Well, I suck. Try something a little bit risky. I mean, everything that can go wrong goes wrong. In this level. And that's no exception today. This sheep is just stupid. So you just don't want the sheep to be stupid. But the sheep wasn't too stupid, so that's good. It's not. I've literally dropped like 9 frames. So yeah, that is not what I usually do, but you know. Suffer. I mean, it can't really become from my end because I've literally lost no frames this entire stream. The only frames I lost at the very beginning of the stream. If you guys watch me, you will notice that my frame rate is super smooth and at high bit rate. Yes, the show must go on! And that's something I really do admire about this entire marathon. Like, even though we've had so many issues, we've continued on. That's just so important. Like, we've gone on despite all the issues. And that is just truly great. Oh my goodness, I couldn't even get this blooming jump, and this jump's easy. And this jump isn't even a jump. And we didn't even know about this originally. That was actually not too bad, so that's pretty good. have to kill all these three guys spontaneously, pretty much. Critical fast. I don't know if that's happening to me. On my actual OBS. Oh, come on, I missed this jump. And I had it as well. Now I have to do the super stupid backup. And I mean the super, super stupid backup. Definitely not with my OBS, because I just saw a pause on the stream and that did not happen when I checked my OBS. I mean, whatever happens, happens, really. I mean, I do apologise for all this. Like, there's nothing I could do about it. Nothing that Infinite could do about it, really. It's just something which happened, unfortunately.
Wait there till I give the word.
That's fine. Go on without me.
And then sometimes those blooming things hit me, and it's annoying.
Time for some boom boom.
So I'm just gonna go down here. And yeah. Just gotta dodge. This bit is interesting, like we can use the boom boom barrels here to destroy these thingies. I don't even know what the designers intended you to do, but what we do is nice and fast. Also, the boom boom barrels, you don't get them until this level, but they're super useful in this level. Because you can use them with tack to get up to high ledges. So it's pretty cool. I missed that jump, but it's fine. Alright, so that is the final level. We only have one thing left, and if this one thing goes wrong, let me just say that I'm ending the run no matter what, because this is the final proving grounds. But the thing that makes this different to the other proving grounds is that you have to do 3 rounds. So it lasts like 10 minutes. Also, I think I'm on sub 1 hour pace. Kappa. I don't know. It would probably but I actually don't
Black
mind.
belt spread shift on that one.
I mean, I can kind of check how long I've been streaming with OBS. Yeah, like my guess would be like 115, 120 pace without the very long pause. Oh, we're out the very long pause. I don't know. And oh yeah, we have a strand, so I can score some points if I do this. No, I can't. So stop trying me. And we have to do 3 rounds here, so this takes like 10 minutes. Which isn't fun. And if we fail it, we have to do all 3 rounds again. So that is something we do not want to do.
Hey, the lock needed back.
I'm seeing stars.
Sometimes I'm just desperate to score points, so I get into the action. When I shouldn't, because if you don't get into the action, you won't get hit, and then you won't lose stupid points.
I'll show you.
So that's round 1 done. So that is good enough.
Another glorious victory for the Black Beasts.
Hey, those Finks are cheating.
That's a good thing, because round 2 is the worst round. Round 1 is kind of annoying, but not too bad. Round 2 can just suck. Because they place these mines, and these mines make it a little bit more difficult to traverse. And the Black Mist like to play rough in this round.
I'll show you.
But you pretty much drive around and just do this. But I am going to end the timer even if I lose this, because if you fail this round, you'll have to watch an extra 7 minutes. You'll have to watch this for like 18 minutes and not like 10. And if I win this round but lose the final round, you'll have to see me do this for like 20 minutes in total. And you don't want that to happen, do ya? Nah, I didn't think so.
Oh, yeah, that one hurt.
So if I lose
Take that.
Whoa, what just happened there? That was weird. I think I just drove through him. So I'm doing quite nicely in this round. So that's actually pretty neat. So this round usually sucks. Just do the circling around strands. Don't get too much into the action. And you should be more likely to win than if you went full head on trying to kill him.
Sudden death. Now Travis. I won't have you using your juju powers anymore. Ready, set, go!
I mean, I could just end it here. I could just sit back at the end and relax. But this round seems the easiest. Like this, I may be jinxing it, but this is the round I don't seem to lose as often. It also helps that there are no mines or anything, or like big rockers. So we just destroy all these. Just keep driving around, dodging all these. And let me just say that the black mist usually kills these big guys. Usually. It ain't fun. Because they give you 100 points. And 100 points is a lot. So I'm nearly done. However many seconds are on the timer now. And then with the run will be done. Wherever I was going to lose. I can't remember if we agreed that we should allow that, you know, in the scheme of the entire game, that if we should hold on if we fail this final round. That's the run done. With all of the technical issues. Unfortunately, this run, it was pretty bad. But I don't think it was too much worse compared to my PB. So that's quite interesting. And this ending kind of sucks. The game is pretty funny, but this ending kind of sucks.
It's not ruined. Come on. Just act normal, like we don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Perfect. You're doing great.
I mean, I have no idea what time I got, because the timer just got
Man, this is
completely
gonna be
messed
good.
over. Due to the circumstances of the run.
Hey, Chipotle,
I don't think
you're
it was
supposed
much
to wait for
worse than my
everybody else to
PB
jump
run.
out and yell surprise.
Yeah, that was the end of the run.
No, there's not going to be any party.
So, I hope you guys are ready for the next run, and hopefully it's not going to be as glitchy as this. And if you want to watch me play this
What about a
game,
big celebration,
you
a
can of
song?
course follow me, and I promise you, you thank you to everyone who's organised this marathon. Like, we've had so many issues, yet we've still gone on despite that, and it's just so satisfying. Like, just thank you to everyone, really, for continuing this marathon despite all the issues. It's just amazing. But
Hi, Infinite. Hello. What? No, I